Welcome to BalsaCircle.com, your one-stop shop for all of your event decor. Today we have a very fun balloon DIY for you, a balloon column. We've been really loving making balloon decorations lately, so if you're new here, please subscribe. And if you've been with us for a while, make sure to comment and let us know if there's a look you want us to make next. For this DIY, you're going to need a balloon sizer. Don't worry, we'll show you how to make one. Balloons, of course, ribbon or fishing line, a balloon column, and an electric balloon pump. So let's go ahead and get started. If you have a balloon sizer, feel free to jump ahead, but if you don't, we're going to make one right now. So all you're going to need is a piece of cardboard like we have here, or chipboard, and a bowl or a plate. This plate is 9 inches across, and we're going to outline it and cut it out with an X-Acto knife. We just have one board on top of another, but you obviously want to cut this on a mat. Now we have an electric balloon pump, which is going to save us so much time. You can use a hand pump, but we have so many balloons, especially if you're a party decorator, definitely treat yourself to one of these. So now we have our balloon sizer, and we're just going to let some of the air go until the balloon can easily pass through the circle. This is going to make sure our balloons are all the same size and make the whole balloon column look professional. Okay, now this is from our balloon kit, and it is a game changer. This will help us tie the balloon off. We're just looping it over and tucking the tail under, then grabbing that tail and just pulling the whole thing off, and we have a perfect tie. So we're going to show you that again because it seems a little tricky the first time, but it's so easy once you do it. So over, under, and pull. If you're working with a lot of balloons, this is going to save your fingers and making tying the balloon super easy. So now we have 24 balloons inflated, 12 lavender and 12 blush. And we have a connector that's going to hold 4 of these balloons per layer. Now you can put the knots on the inside. We just found that if you did that, then they won't slide so easily on the column. So here's our workflow. Inflate the balloon, then make sure it's close to the right size, tie it off with our handy hand tie tool, and then slide it into the connector. As you can see, we are alternating the balloon colors. So you have lavender, blush, lavender, blush. And that's going to give us a spiral once these balloons go on the column. Obviously, you can use whatever colors you like. We just really like this lavender and blush combination so much. So here's our base, that's 8 inches. There are also poles and join connectors. The height of this stand is 5 feet, but we do have a taller one as well. If your stand is going to be outside or in a high traffic area, we really recommend that you fill the base with water or sand. Just pop off that little bit and fill it in. That's going to make it a lot more stable. So to make the stand, we have our connector that's going in the base, and then we're alternating tube and connectors until you get to the top. And also, if you do want the stand to be shorter, just leave off a tube so you can customize the height of this to fit your party look. Okay, so now we have our balloon column, and this is where it all comes together. We're going to add the balloons. They're going to move around, so once we add the balloons to the stand, we do need to adjust them a little bit. You might also need to step back and make sure your spiral is going the right way. We definitely needed to do that. Again, we have 6 sets here and 4 balloons on each connector, so 24 balloons. I think you could have one more layer here, but we wanted our column to be 5 feet exactly. So how many balloons you need might vary depending on how big you inflate them. So that's why it's good to have that balloon sizer, because you can do a bit of math and estimate how many layers you need. So for the top, we're adding a star with that balloon ribbon, just doing a figure 8 loop around the top layer. And we're pulling that ribbon nice and tight so the top balloon isn't moving around. But if you need to, add a glue dot or double stick tape so it really won't move around. Actually, adding a few glue dots between layers is not a bad idea. It will help them stay in place for sure. So cut the extra ribbon, and now we're done, and it looks gorgeous. Honestly, it took no time at all. This is such a nice addition to so many party decorations. You don't need helium, so no need to drag the helium tank out. Just inflate the balloons, add them to the stand, and you are good to go. And once you make this balloon column, please tag us on Instagram at BalsaCircle so we can see your DIY, or if you have any questions, please comment below. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure that you like it, share it with a friend, and subscribe for all of your creative decor and event ideas. Until next time, stay creative.